Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Cancer, Leo, Cusp, August 3rd through the 9th. I keep yawning and yawning. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Kids are my kids. Anyways. Cancer, Leo, Cusp. Let's go ahead and see what do we have. Are you? There's a running. There's a running energy, but it's so funny because it doesn't seem like it's anybody else. I feel like this is you running from yourself. I don't know why it's coming up like that, and I don't know why I'm laughing, to be honest with you. Some of you are trying to, that's what it is. Some of you are trying to rush something to get back to something. Not really taking your time to heal. Now, when I say that, it doesn't necessarily have to be emotional. Maybe it's physically you have to heal, or mentally, or whatever it is. But there's something that you're trying to rush, or that you're trying to run towards or back to. Again, I'm not picking up that this is love or anything like that. This is more of like you yourself. You're trying to get back to something, or trying to get back. I feel like I'm getting this, like trying to get back to normal, and it feels almost like you're not progressing as fast as you want to. Now, if this is not physically, this can definitely be spiritually, this can be emotionally, this could be whatever. But I'm picking up of a physical energy, right? Where I was watching this movie the other day where this guy got injured, and he's like literally like laying in bed, and his wife asked, well, will he be able to ever walk again, or something like that? And the doctor's like, well, first we have to focus on getting him to walk again, because like one of his legs was like completely screwed, like from the war, whatever. The whole point was like, dude had to learn how to, like, he had to learn how to walk again. And his wife knew that running was a passion of his, right? He wanted to run marathons throughout the world. Don't ask me the name of the movie because I can't remember. But I remember that scene. And the fact that she asked that, right? It's almost like, whoa, can we just take a moment and, first of all, be grateful that he's alive. Second of all, he needs to learn how to walk again before he can even run. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up here. Like, some of you are recovering from something, and you want to get back to where you were. Again, I'm picking up a physical energy, but this can be emotionally, this can be mentally, whatever it is for you specifically. But it's like, remember what it took you to get to that point, and allow yourself the process of it. Now, the process of it, the journey to it, may not be as long as it was the first time around, right? So if we're talking about like your spirituality, like your growth, maybe you want to get back to a certain energy or space in your life that you were, that maybe because things happen in life, you kind of felt like you fell off of it, right? It's like, okay, what were the daily things that you were doing to get you back to that spot, right? So this can also be like, you know, if you used to work out a lot and then you start going to the gym, like, it's going to be progress. You're not going to start you know, using 20 pounds right away. You might have to start with a 5 or a 3 pound, whatever it is. Like, it's almost like reminding you, like, hey, like, slow down. You don't, it's not, this is not about speed. It's about learning not to make the same mistakes. I'm not saying that your health problem is your mistake. Now I'm like contradicting myself. If you were injured in some sort of way or whatever, it may have been that in the past, anytime you got injured, you would rush to recover to then just get re-injured, right? Others of you, if it is an actual like health problem that you don't have control over, let's put it this way, to a certain extent, it's like, what can you do on a daily basis? Like, is there anything that you can do to change, like, in your diet? Is there anything that you can do, like, as far as like your water intake? Is there anything that you can do about what it is that you're actually feeding your body? Because a lot of times we don't make the connection as to what we're putting in our mouth with a lot of the health issues that we actually are presented with, right? So, like, personally for me with narcolepsy, like, I'm very good at listening to my body as to what it is that it needs. But sometimes my dumb ass be like, well, I want to eat that, I'm gonna eat it. And then I suffer from it, but I don't have anybody else to blame but myself, because I know that certain foods, certain things do not do well in my body. So if I'm trying to attain something, right, let's say like a physical goal, let's put it this way, like get toned or run a certain amount of miles within a certain amount of minutes or whatever it is, then I have to train in order to attain that, right? So it's kind of like, that is kind of like your message. Like, stop trying to rush something that needs time and needs attention, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about right now. And now my left eye is like, but that's pretty much like what your message is about this week. Like, stop chasing stop chasing the end goal without doing the daily work. So let's pull out a couple of tarot cards just to see if I can get any clarity as to what this is in regards to. I am using the Hocus Pocus deck. We have the Star. We have the Moon in the reverse. And this is a lot of cards. We have the Star and the Moon in the reverse. The Star is in the upright, the Moon is in the reverse. We have the Justice in the reverse. Page of Wands, which is the Page of Candles, which is the Wands in the upright. The Chariot is in the reverse. The Tower is in the upright. And the Knight of Candles is in the reverse. So there is, hey mama, come over here. There is a need to again to not try to rush something in order to get, like, I feel like, again, and I don't know why I'm saying like it's a physical thing. If you try to rush your recovery and you try to get back to something too quickly, like, you know, it may not necessarily have to be work. Maybe you had like a minor surgery or something like that, like a elective surgery or an emergency surgery. Whatever it is, there's something that took you out of your normal routine. And if you try to rush through it, you will be You will be re-injuring yourself for a longer period of time the next time around. That's the way that it's coming up. No, it's not what I'm trying to manifest for you. It is what is coming up. The way that they're saying it is like, take your time to heal or allow an entire process to really work its course before things get back to normal. So don't try and rush something. So like if your doctor says, okay, you can go back to work 4 hours a day for the next 3 weeks, don't push it and work 6 hours. Because if you're being told 4 hours, is because that's what your body can physically handle at this time. So now let's pull out 3 oracle cards. Now this can be confirmation to the reading, confirmation to something that didn't come out in the reading. We have the moon. This is the second time the moon is coming out. Or simply your advice. So we have take note of intuitive messages. Then we have the sage, be devoted and committed. So be devoted, yes, to wanting to reach that goal, but staying committed to the daily things or the daily choices that you have to make in order to reach that goal are a lot more difficult. And then we have be the light with the white witch, right? So be the example so that, because I feel that a lot of you may be in a position where you're leading others or you're supervising others or others look up to you. And it's like, yeah, you can recover from whatever it is, but doing it in a space where you're honoring yourself and you're honoring your body and listening to it is a beautiful thing. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.